So now, whenever you feel prayer bubble up, feel welcome to share. And in between, we breathe together. So Rose had asked about the prayers on the grandmother's site, and I've got that up. So I'll start us with those prayers from grandmother Beatrice Long, Visitor Holy Dance. She's Lakota, and she shares, "Have courage, for without it we have no justice. Without justice we have no freedom. And without freedom, we have no peace." And then help me out. What was the name of the other grandmama that she asked to read from? I can't remember. Does anybody remember the other one? Rose, do you want to unmute real quick and remind me?
Grandma Rita.
Rita, thank you. So Rita Pitka Bloomstein, she says, 13 grandmothers, 13 planets, 13 white tail feathers of an eagle, 13 full moons in our year. The world will become one. The world will become one when you learn to believe. One creator, one perfectly balanced tail feather of the bald eagle. I will put the link in our chat box where these are from. And thank you for bringing our attention to the grandmamas. I have a fly that's really determined to be a part of our prayer circle today, so if you see me. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and open.
O Spirit of light and of love, God of many names and of no name, we come to be in your presence in this time when it appears that we're on the brink of chaos. The material world seems to be at the precipice of a dystopian reality. We are so grateful for the calm, for the transcendent presence that is you, for how reliable and constant and calming and loving you are every time we seek you. May we continue to seek you. May we continue to find comfort and peace in the divine presence, in the presence of our best selves together. And may you lead us toward actions that help heal our troubled world. Amen.
Hi, Jennifer. Thank you for being with us today. Jennifer wrote in the chat box for those who can't see a chat. She said her prayer for humans this day is to remember the power of love. Practice love today in the face of fear. Thank you. Thank you, Jennifer, for being with us.
Creator, open our hearts to peace and healing between all people. Creator, open our hearts to provide and protect for all children of the earth. Creator, open our hearts to respect for the earth and all the gifts of the earth that you give us. Creator, open our hearts to end exclusion, violence, and fear among all. Thank you for the gifts of this day and every day, and may we play our part every single day.
I'm getting a little tickle that we should also be, not should, we can. I invite us to type into the chat box names of anybody that's needing to feel these prayers so that we can specifically hold love and light around them. So feel welcome to do that. Doesn't have to be a first name. I mean, doesn't have to be their whole name, just their first name. But please feel welcome to add us humans into this prayer circle, whoever they may be.
O great Spirit, whose voice we hear in the wind, whose breath gives life to all the world, hear us, we need your strength and wisdom. Let us walk in beauty and make our eyes ever behold the red and purple sunset. Make our hands respect the things you have made, and our ears sharp to hear your voice. Make us wise so that we may understand the things you have taught our people. Help us to remain calm and strong in the face of all that comes towards us. Let us learn the lessons you have hidden in every leaf and rock. Help us seek pure thoughts and with the intention of helping others. Help us find compassion without being overwhelmed. We seek strength not to be greater than our brothers, but to fight our greatest enemy, which is often ourselves. Make us always ready to come to you with clean hands and straight eyes. Creator, hear my prayer.
I have an offering today, sliding down in my chair, I'm sorry. In today's prayer is from a very surprising netter. It is from Min, and he steps out. I see him stepping out of the Mamisi at the Temple of Dendera. And this is what he offers. For those who don't know Min, he is the netter of birth, and he is his being is like a small person, dwarfish, and a little bit comical, but I see him as being comical for a reason. And I think his words will explain that. All right, here it is. Look not upon us with disdain, that is stirring within the cauldron of magic. It's boiling and toiling in the womb of the mothers, human mothers crying for the want of children, mothers seething with rage for the destruction of lives, mothers and fathers aching with thoughts of desperation for what they cannot fix for their children. Within the Mamisi, I guard gestation and the coming of births. Yet as I give aid and comfort for new lives pending arrival, within my belly I carry possibilities of all birthings. I spring eager from the dark interior of my place, with pregnancy of a newer and stranger kind. The pregnancy of Isis once birthed pharaohs and prosperity to the ancient land. But forget not that the wisdom that came from that mother and son, for it is indelible magic that shall not hesitate becoming as a new babe yet again. The gestation of this new birthing is not yet done. I wait. I tend to this unique growing and its becoming. My wisdom, my skill, and my love for all motherhood has expanded in this enigmatic time of unbecoming, yet always the stars circle overhead imperishable things. They dance and sparkle with promise of new life, new birthings yet to come. The sun chased ever in rhythmic circles, in a rhythmic circle dance by the moon, the controller of cycles, tides, and seasons. They are all rejoicing for the awakening of love from so many hearts. It is those souls that came to me in a place of solace and healing, and in the darkness of my mamise. Stay the course, for Ma'at calls her believers, whose utterances are only truth. Follow the Neteru, the archetypes, for always we welcome our children into our arms and hearts, and we offer a place in the shadow of Thoth's great wings. Yet I am Min, strangest character that brings hope and promise. I love, I laugh, I dance in the anticipation of this new promise. There will yet be that great becoming, the birthing of a new world, born from the prayers and love of the many. Neither shall the lies and deceptions of the few, the tyrannical, all destroy this world, or the true Bamisi, that is the birthplace of all whose wombs carry new hope, new life, new starts, and new desires, all in a sick world, still too sick for the birth to be done. But time is fickle and often so fleeting. Hold fast to the above, for it shall soon be as below. Balance restored in right timing, that of the Neteru. And I thought that was probably the most hopeful message I think I've had in a long time from the Neteru. So I feel very grateful for it, even though right now things are so utterly crazy. So I hope everyone enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anita.
Yes. Did I misspeak something?
A little. I just want to place who Min is properly, because you described him as a little dwarf guy that is part of Dendera, and he is that's true about him in terms of that figure. And for whatever reason, now I can't pull his name into my mind. Min is a male god, and he is the one that is one-legged, and he has the phallus that is very large.
Okay.
His story is that
Okay. I do have the wrong name, and I'll have to think what it is, because that's the name that popped into my mind. So
and and now I've got Min in my mind too, and I can't pull the other guy's name out, and it'll come. I'm gonna try and find it. Min,
it'll come. It'll come. I apologize.
it's okay.
Because for some reason I have his picture in my mind, but the name, I picked the wrong name. So I'll figure it out.
Min,
Thank you.
Min is a creator kind of guy too, right? He's got that phallus going on. So
Well, maybe it was both of them. Kind of the message kind of would fit both in a way, you know, as far as the hopefulness. So, you know, maybe the two of them are working together, but I'm seeing one and got the name of the other. So, but anyway, the message is there anyway.
exactly. No, it is, and they are both have to do with birth, right? They both have to do with creation, with all of that.
Right.
And Min's
That's
story,
right.
to
Okay.
give you a little kind of whatever, there was a war, and all the men of the village were going, thank you, Bess. That's it. I knew it was B. Bess. Bess is who you,
Bess.
right.
Okay, thank you, Barbara. Thank you.
So Min,
Yes, Bess. Now
the village, I'll stay back and raise an army, right? I'll stay behind. You go to war, I'll raise an army. So the men went to war, and those that came back to their village to find that every single one of their wives was impregnated with a little baby boy. And so he, in fact, did raise an army, not quite the way that the men of the village had envisioned. And they kind of
right.
leg. And so he's a one-legged man with a very large phallus, and he represents fertility, right? So similar to Bess is
Right.
helping protect the childbirth, bring that forward, Min is sort of that
Right.
Jacqueline.
Right. Yeah, I had the wrong name, Bess. That it is Bess. Thank you, Barbara. Thanks.
Bring that in just so they both have their place where they're supposed to be. And thank you, Bess, for that beautiful prayer. What a contrast from Set's message, huh?
I've been working with Min on something else, so probably that was the name that stuck in my head instead of the right name. But anyway.
So we added all these names into our chat box. I just want to speak the names out loud for those who are not on the video part of our call. And as I'm saying their names, let's breathe into our heart center and feel that love of earth and sky and the divinity and the light that comes out of that place, the lightness of being, the lightness of heart. And as you hear their name, see your light, our collective light, just enfold and engulf and surround and infuse and inform and heal, or whatever the person whose name you hear is needing, okay? And that, you know, we don't have their permission in this way, and so that we're just offering this to them for whatever they need from this love and light, that their highest good can be served. Okay. So, Susan, Taryn, Nikki and her family, and Jyoti, Ted, Stefan or Stephen, however he pronounces it, Manuel, Bob, Jane, Kat, Aunt Edith, Mark, Ellen, Donna, Lane, or Ian, sorry, Aria, Rhonda, Liza, Lawrence, hmm, George and Martha, Anita, Jennifer, Eric, Barbara, Deanna, Elaine, Petra, Peggy, Ellen, Rose, and Zahra. All of us surrounded in this beautiful glow of love and light and prayers. Hmm. We have a few more moments if anyone else has a prayer they want to share today.
I just had a thought for everyone to think about. You played your flute so beautifully for us many times, and we had someone else that did some drumming, if I remember correctly. What if we plan one time to each of us bring whatever instrument we have and have a Zoom spontaneous, I mean, it'll probably sound crazy, but the energy would be amazing. And, you know, let everyone think about it and see what they would like to do. Maybe that would be something to do like at the end, perhaps, of our next circle. It gave me the idea of seeing these bands getting together by Zoom and creating music. So it's a thought. So, and, you know, they can let you know what they think.
I love it. Anita, would you write up a little invitation in that way, and then I can share it with the prayer circle group? I'll write up a newsletter this week. I haven't done that in quite.
Yep. I will do that. I will do that.
And maybe
Yeah.
we
I'll
could
do
say
that.
the prayer circle, instead of ending at 12 next week, we'll end at 12:30 for anybody who wants to stay for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. I will do that. Yep.
Thank you for that invitation and that idea. Yay. Any more prayers?
Oh, dear God, may your peace, your love, your intelligence, the harmony that is you, arrive, imbue us all. When things sometimes look the worst, you show yourself in undeniable ways. We beseech you for your great power, wisdom, love, compassion, kindness, and healing to be with us and with all the creatures on this wonderful, beautiful planet you've given us, so that we may all serve our highest good and be in harmony with you and with one another. Amen. And I was just called to I rarely do this, but I'm just called to give a few calls of, well, an ancient mantra. Here we go. Thank you.
Thank you, Eric. So that brings us to our noon hour. Why don't we all go ahead and unmute ourselves so we're all in the same soundscape. Maybe we can all just take one of those you shared with us and do it all together. Shall we try that?
Yes.
Testing for next week and Anita's idea. With you, it will probably sound a little funny, but
Thank you all.
Thank you, Eric. That was
Thank you.
amazing energy. Thank you.
Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, until next week. Hey,
I spoke. This is 6 months, not 4 months. I said
Yes,
4 months at the beginning. We've been doing this for 6 months.
My goodness.
that's right. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Didn't do it without you.
And to think that this was
Thank
all
you all.
supposed to be over by the 1st of June. Thank
Yeah.
everyone.
Over. It's just keep turning forward. So.
They didn't say which
I
June.
guess it didn't say with 1st of June. Yeah, which June.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes. Your next first
Thank everybody.
circle.
Yeah.
Bye for now.
All right, everybody.
Yes. Good night. Bye-bye
long.
for now, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye, bye, bye.
Bye-bye.